So you think you are now ready for a romantic relationship? Naturally, you want to choose the best partner for you. The perfect partner will be someone that you are intensely attracted to, and at the same time, both of you are compatible and they have a healthy state of mind. This is the third video on the series about relationships. If you haven't seen the first two videos, check them out first. I'll link them down below. The stuff I talk about in those videos are necessary before you follow the advice that I'm about to give you today. Now that you have worked on yourself, you've learned to love yourself more, and you now understand how true love should be, you are now ready to get involved. So let's find out how to choose your partner. Number one is compare your values. If you have done what I've said in the first video, then by now you should have a better idea of who you truly are. You should know what you value most in a relationship. To find someone with the same values as you have makes living with them in peace possible. If both of you are on the other sides of the spectrum, then the small stuff like keeping up the house or even expressing yourself would become a big issue. Yeah, in the beginning, it doesn't matter that much because you're just gonna let it slide. But over time, the small things that annoys you will build up and cause you resentment. And if you fail to communicate and if you fail to work on those stuff, that could cause your breakup. Number two is to test and observe them. Now, this might sound a bit manipulative, but if your intentions is to find out if the person fits you well, then this would be reasonable. Sometimes you don't have to actively test them. You could learn a lot by just observing. Find out how they treat others, find out if they're respectful, find out if they treat their friends kindly. And for me, what I really look for is, can they forgive someone? You see, forgiveness takes a level of maturity and understanding that could be useful in relationships. Number three is go to places that are in line with your hobbies. These are the places that usually you'll find like-minded people, and as a bonus, if you find a partner with the same hobbies as you have, you can both learn and grow together in those hobbies. Some people go to nightclubs to find someone, but if you are looking for something serious, this would be a better alternative. Number four is get information on how they were raised. Now, this is very crucial and I can't stress this enough. Try to find out their family values, get to know their parents because the characteristics they have are usually learned from their parents. And if you find something that isn't in line with your values and you think it would be a big deal in the long term, it's best to keep the relationship short than to go through it all and only to know later that you've only wasted your time. Remember, the more time you waste with the wrong person, the more time it takes you to meet the right person. Number five is to stay true to yourself. This should be basic knowledge by now, but I still see people manipulating their image to increase their chances with someone. Even if you get into a relationship with this person, it would only be a matter of time until they find out who you truly are. Because sustaining an image will only tire you out and it will only make you feel insecure because you know deep down inside that they don't accept who you truly are. Common manipulation technique that men make is buying her gifts to impress her. Buying gifts are not bad in itself. What makes it bad is when you can't sustain that level of expenditure, and what makes it manipulative is when you expect something in return because you gave her gifts. That is why a lot of relationship doesn't last long, because at the beginning they set high expectations and they can't sustain it, and naturally their partner will become disappointed and build resentment. Don't ever settle for less or settle for who's easily available at that time. I promise you, finding the perfect partner would be worth it. Finding someone that you could build a loving and supportive relationship, for me, there's nothing more fulfilling than that. And if you find that person, all the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the pain from the past would all be worth it. With that being said, I hope you learned something. If you like this video, click subscribe. The next video that I will be uploading is on how to grow your relationship. And if you're curious about that, don't forget to click the notification bell icon so you will know when I upload that video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!